What's up, fight fans? Welcome to the UFC 223 pre-fight show. My name, it is Flying Brian J. Thank you so very much for joining me. What we are going to do is go over each and every fight scheduled to go down tonight at this event. Starting at the top, working our way to the bottom, giving each and every fight a pre-fight rating between 1 and 5. At the end, we're going to average that out, and that will be our average pre-fight rating for this entire card. My first question to you guys, my co-host, is what do you think your pre-fight rating is for this entire fight card? My question is between 1 and 5. My pre-fight rating is, despite all the nonsense that has happened with Conor McGregor, people pulling out, we have lost 3 fights from this card, is still going to be a 5 out of 5. I am absolutely stoked for this card because it is still stacked from top to bottom. The main event right now sits as Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov versus Iaquinta, who is a realtor. You can check him out on Zillow.com. But don't hold your beans on this fight because it could still change before tonight happens, because it has turned from Khabib versus Tony El Cucuy Ferguson into Khabib versus Max Blessed Holloway into Khabib versus Raging Al Iaquinta. By the end of the night, I don't know, it could be Raging Al Iaquinta versus Evan Dunham for the UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Who the fuck knows? But I need you guys to help me with what your pre-fight rating is for this entire card. I'm going to put it on my spreadsheet before we get into talking about the main event of the evening, which, like I said, is still Khabib versus Raging Al, where Khabib is a minus 660 favorite over the New Yorker and realtor Raging Al Iaquinta. The comeback on him is plus 540. Ooh, by the way, guys, I need to make my bets. Let me type into what is it? BetMMA.tips. Let me log in as Flying Brian J. And we will not tell you my password, not even if you ask really, really nicely. But I need to make, like I always do, a single underdog bet on every underdog on this entire card. So we've got 9 bets to make. What did I just say Raging Al is? Let me put this screen over here. And put that screen over there. Where are the commenters? What up, my dudes? 7 watching. How are you guys doing so far today? If you remember correctly, I told you yesterday that I was going to a brewery this morning at 10 in the morning with my older brother, and we were going to get a little drunk before UFC 223, and we have done that. That has been successful, but I need to make these bets. So Raging Al is 540. We're going to put 1 unit on him from 5 dimes. Co-main event, Ioana and Jacek is the underdog at plus and even 100. We're going to put a unit on her from 5 dimes. 1 unit, okay. We're going to move down. We're going to put 1 unit on Calvin Kattar, even 100, with Renato Moicano is minus 110. So we're putting 1 unit on Calvin Kattar. Moving on down quickly, we've got Karolina Kowalkiewicz is the favorite at minus 170, which means we are putting 1 unit on the plus 160 underdog Felice Herrig, who looks pretty damn good in the pre-fight, if I do say so myself. If you're upset that I said that, you can go ahead and kick some bricks, my dudes. Chris Grutzmacher is coming in as a plus 140 underdog to J-Lo Lozon, so we're going to put him in at 140 with 1 unit on that right there. 5 dimes with the free pick. Beck Rawlings is fighting Ashley Evans-Smith, and Ashley Evans-Smith is coming in as the favorite at minus 192. The comeback on Beck Rawlings is plus 177. So I do not like betting on Beck Rawlings, but because this entire year I am betting on the underdogs, blanket betting them, Oh, oh, so my dudes, Matthew Caldwell and Love Music for Life are getting a little all up in my grill about being late on the pre-fight show. Yes, I am supposed to do the pre-fight show 1 hour before the fights, but we are exactly 13 minutes away from the first fight of the evening, which is Devin Clark versus Mike Rodriguez. Yes, Matthew, I am a little late on the pre-fight show. I'm sorry, my guy, but here I am anyway to do the show, and I'm making the bets as we talk about these fights. Beck Rawlings is not a person who I ever want to bet on, but as you know, I am blanket betting the underdogs this year, which, by the way, is plus like 8.9 units on the year, so why not just, instead of doing all the research on every single fight on the card, and, you know, talking about how this person's got the edge on this person, just bet $1 on every single underdog, and you'll be, you know, winning. Hashtag winning if you just do that, so without any fucking research whatsoever. So why not do that? Moving on down. Evan Dunham versus Olivier Aubin-Mercier. What a pretentious name. Anyway, Olivier is the underdog at plus 110. We're going to bet $1 on him as well. Zabit Magomed Sharapov is a minus 705. The comeback on Bochniak is 570. So we're putting $1 on Kyle Bochniak, even though he barks while he fights. And the curtain jerker, Devin Clark versus Mike Rodriguez. Mike is the favorite at minus 115. The comeback on Clark at plus 105. So we're going to put $1 on Devin Clark. Bookmaker is 5D Imus says. Oh, Matthew says, damn straight, bro. I'm going to rag on you until the end of the post-fight show, LMFAO. But honestly, what the fuck, Conor McGregor? Fuck the card. Let's get in depth on that shit. Susan Cecil says, don't worry about it. This week has been crazy enough. You can't lose that way, says Blake Driggers on betting the underdogs. Anyway, guys, so if I can be honest with you, I am late. That's just the truth. My boss is probably going to give me a little bit of a talking to, and I don't really fucking care. So, anywho, we're going to talk about these fights. We got 11 minutes to give out our pre-fight ratings for this entire fight card, which is not very much. So why don't we start with my question to you guys, all 16 viewers. Thank you so much for being here. If you haven't already, shapow, thumb the video right on up like a thumb in a butthole, and subscribe to the channel. That would appreciate, no, that would appreciate it. I would appreciate that so very much. But my first question to you is, what are your pre-fight guesses for post-fight bonuses? Ooh, pre-fight guesses for post-fight bonuses. Who do you think is going to win performance bonus for knockout of the evening, maybe submission of the evening, and then, of course, fight of the night? My guess for performance bonus is going to go to Thug Rose Namajunas, because she is once again going to knock out Ioana and Jacek in the first round of the women's strawweight fight in the co-main event of the evening, stemming from an overhand right and then a left hook. Bow, put her on her tail feather. My second guess for performance bonus is going to go to Habib, the Eagle Nurmagomedov, for finishing Iaquinta in the very first round. Matthew Caldwell, you think that Ioana's going to beat Thug Rose? And he thinks that she's going to get that post-fight bonus. Man, that is a good guess. But the biggest question really is, what is going to be the fight of the night? And this might come as a little bit of a surprise, my dudes. But my guess for fight of the Nizzy, or fight of the night for you guys who are older and don't understand slang, is going to be Karolina Kowalkiewicz versus Felice Lil Bulldog Herrig, which is the first, no, it's not the first. It's the main event of. Jacob Bower says, someone slap the goo out of this goofy Jew. Referring to me. Someone come here and slap the goo out of this goofy Jew. I dare ya. I might look small on camera, but I'm a big motherfucker. Heavyweight. Yeah, I'm a heavyweight, dudes. Alright, I'm being really, really goofy. I'll try to reel it in. Blake Drigger says, Rose and Ioana for fight of the night. I hope so. That'd be sweet. If we get a fight of the night that late in the evening, that'd be really cool. Pre-fight rating, what are you guys giving the card? 1 to 5. What are you guys giving the card? Pre-fight rating 1 to 5. I'm going to write that down. My pre-fight rating, 5 bomb. I'm fucking pumped about the card. You guys... Doug Rowland says, bonus is going to go to Iaquinta for knocking out Habib, the Eagle, Nurmagomedov. That's risky, Doug. And Lozon for submission win, and fight of the night to Evan Dunham versus Olivier Aubin-Mercier. That's risky, my dude. 3, Eric Haber, Blake Driggers, and Blumpkin Chimichanga are all giving it a 3 out of 5 in the pre-fight. Bozy Tozie's giving it a 4 out of 5 in the pre-fight. Oh, Susan Cecil finally with a 5 out of 5 for the pre-fight. Jeepers creepers, my dudes. So you guys on average are giving it like a 3.84323. I wasn't typing. 3.8526. That's your pre-fight rating? That's a bold prediction. David Martinez is here. What up, Dave? How you doing, my dude? Give me the high five. Dave. High five. Dave's not in on the high five, so we're just gonna keep on keeping on. Love music for life. All right, so my pre-fight rating was a perfect 5 out of 5. Your guys' pre-fight rating was a 3.8526. Let's go through the card, rapid fire style. I'm gonna do it as I have them on the screen here. Yeah, as we have them on the screen here. Not as they are actually happening. But so I'm gonna say a fight, my dudes. All right, and then you tell me a number immediately. Immediately. I'm talking like fast as you fucking can put it on the chat. The main event. Raging Iaquinta versus Habib, the Eagle, Nurmagomedov. What's your fucking pre-fight rating? 1 to 5. I am personally going to go with a 5 bomb. Black Thunder HD says, bruh, who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? Black Thunder HD. My name is Flying Brian J. My full name is Brian Adam Jeffries. Oh. But you can call me Flying Brian J or FBJ if you like. Well, what is your pre-fight rating for the main event? Dave Martinez is giving it a 5. Eric Haber a 4. Matthew Caldwell 3.5. Bozy Tozy a 4. Wicked Blades a 4. Blumpkin Chimichanga is giving it a 10. Susan Cecil's a 5. Blake Driggers a 5. So I'm going to go with a 5 for myself. And I'm not doing the math on you guys. You're going to give it a 4.5. And then at the end, I will do some math and we'll work it out. Okay, so you guys giving it a 4.5 in the pre-fight. We got 5 minutes, my dudes. Ioani and Jacek versus Thug Rose Namajunas. 5 for me. What are you guys giving it? Iaquinta is not a bum. Blake Caldwell, you son of a bitch. I'm kidding. You know I love you. You know I love you, dude. But I like Iaquinta. I know a lot of people don't. I'm just kidding. But I'm giving the co-main event a 5. What are you guys giving the co-main event? Doug Rowland says 4 to 5. Eric Haber says a 5. 5 from Dave Martinez. 5. All right, you guys giving it a 5 as well? Dope. Sweet. Oh, and then we got Iaquinta versus Paul Felder. Just kidding. That ain't happening. We're going to skip that one. Let me pull up a different site because that's obviously not going to do us any tricks. Oh, UFC.tv. That's not going to do it either. Fucking beans. Wicked Blades has Raging Al for the upset. New fans, you think he's a bum. You're the noobest noob, says Bozy Tozy. Bozy Tozy, they're just playing. I mean, Matthew Caldwell's here every fucking time. And we don't want to call him tards. The Bozy Tozy, just ease up on the tard calling. Matthew Caldwell's here on every single episode of this show. He's not a noob. He's just playing us. He's just giving us some guff. You know what I mean? So just ease up on the old Matthew Caldwell. Just give him a break. Renato Moicano versus Calvin Kattar. I'm going with a 3. Am I going to back that? No. I don't want you to back it either. Give me your Calvin Kattar versus Renato Moicano. You guys, comment section. Renato Moicano versus Calvin Kattar. Tell me what your grade is. Look at this fucking really cool glass, huh? The people at the place were calling it a tulip. It's clearly not a tulip. But they don't know what they're talking about, and I accept their, you know, what is it? What am I meaning? Ignorance. I accept their ignorance. Okay, so we got a 3, a 2, a 2, and 3. That equals out to a 2.5 for you guys. For Renato, oh, Bozy Tozy giving it a 4. Okay, it brings it up to a 3. I'm not doing the actual math, guys. I don't fucking care to do some actual math. I apologize if that offends you. But let's move on to Zabit Nurmagomedov versus Kyle Crash Bochniak. Bochniak is a guy who barks when he punches. Hoof, 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 hoof. And I couldn't fucking care less about him. But Zabit Nurmagomedov is a future title challenger, and I'm giving this fight a 4. A straight up 4. I need to know what you guys are going to give this fight. Ooh. Jets are currently cooling. All right, thanks, Bozy Tozy, for cooling them off. Sorry for being super weird tonight, guys. I just came in on this one with a little bit of a different flow and everything. Hopefully in the post-fight show I've calmed it down a little bit, but I'm a little bit late. Dave Martinez is giving Zabit Nurmagomedov versus Kyle Bochniak a 5. Eric Haber, 3. Blake Driggers, 2. Wicked Blade says Habib's frustrated man. He might not be the same, or he's going to be crazy. You never know. Honestly, guys, this has been a fucked up pre-fight show, and I apologize for that, because this is the format that I want. You guys have been obliging me with how we're going to go through this, where I ask you for a pre-fight rating, and then I put it in the spreadsheet, and we see about it at the end. But the fights start right now. It's 7 o'clock my time. It's 8 o'clock Eastern time. It's 6 o'clock Mountain time. It's 5 o'clock Pacific time. So they're starting with the hype videos right now, and so we should probably get to that. But in future episodes of the show, I will start it at a more opportune time so we can have a good long discussion about the fight card and the pre-fight, and that's my bad. I apologize for not doing it longer. If you haven't already, give the thumbs up on the video and subscribe to the channel. But what I really need to know from you guys is, honestly, if this fight card were free, what pre-fight rating would you give the card? We got you guys down at a 3.8526. But if the card were free, isn't this a 5-star card? Honestly, can I ask you that? If this card costs no money, 5 stars, you know? It's a fantastic fucking card. And I like that it's starting late because I was able to have some fun time this morning with my friend. My brother's one of my best friends. So I was able to have some fun time with my friend. And now I get to watch fights. And that's how I feel like your Saturday should be, even if you're a mixed martial arts journalist. Because on occasion, these fight cards start where I have to do a show at 2 p.m. I might wake up at 10. I got to do a show at 2 p.m. So what? I get to have lunch with my family, and then I'm like, peace out, dudes. I got to do a show. That kind of sucks. I like long fight cards with 13 fights, 12 fights on it, but tonight we got 9 fights. They started late. They're going to get it over late, but I'm fine with that. And I'm super excited about this fight card, my dudes. Eric Haber, 5-star fight card. Free, 5 out of 5 easy. Blake Driggers, 4 out of 5. Just the Iaquinta fight makes it 5 out of 5 for Matthew Caldwell. 5 for Blake Driggers. Free would be 5, of course, if it was free. But it's missing Artem. Dude, people were talking smack to me because I said that I was missing Artem versus Alex Caceres. That fight was so intriguing. I want to see that fight be remade. I have a feeling that Artem might be cut from the UFC because of his involvement with Conor McGregor's bullshit. But who knows what's going to happen with that. We'll have to see that in the future. But, yeah, anyway, guys, I apologize for being late. Hope that you had fun in the time that we had this short pre-fight show. I don't even know how long we've been here. I haven't been paying attention. 20 minutes. Sorry, dudes. Sorry, my dudes. I'll be here in the post-fight to do a post-fight show, and we'll get it popping then. And I'll be back next week to do a live chat hangout, so you guys can definitely give me some comments, and we can just go over some things better than we did tonight. Anyway, I'll be back after the main event to do a post-fight show. Until then, follow MMA Mania on Twitter, which is, where is it? It's right here, where I'll be hanging out during these fights. I gotta go, guys. Have fun, my dudes, and I'll see you later. Peace out. Namaste. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate every single one of you. Again, I have to apologize for being late, and I have to end the video with a Namaste. Namaste in this chair and watch some fights. Peace out.